Okay, so in order to see this, you're going to have to pull up your Google Earth app. When you get it open, scroll around and start looking around at the continents first. It's everything you know, the world to be, and blah, blah, blah. Keep scrolling until you find South America and turn it to where the south is facing up and the north is facing south. And stare at it for a minute. You'll realize it's actually a horse fossil. In this specific, it would be a horse fossil in the permineralization process. A little definition for y'all. Let's see. Permineralization is a process of fossilization in which mineral deposits form eternal casts of organisms. Carried by water, these minerals fill the spaces within organic tissue. Because of the nature of the cast, permineralization is particularly useful in studies of the internal structures of organisms, usually plants. Permineralization. Now let's look at it again. Let's go up to the head. Let's go to the mane. The eye, snout, or whatever it's called for a horse, is the mane. You can see structures, where the legs, and where the upper leg would rotate. Same back here. Here's the tail. And you can look at this all you want. Up right here next to the horse head is a snake head. You can see both eye sockets. You can see teeth protruding out of his mouth. And then you got Africa. That's a gorilla. If you can't see it already. You go over here to the skull. There's a pointed top on a skull. Key characteristic of a gorilla skull. See the eye sockets, the snout, nose, mouth, left front arm. Yeah, left arm. Can't see any back legs, but it's definitely left arm. And the feature, it matches all the features of a gorilla's innards. You can zoom down on to its body, flip it over a little bit. Here's a skull, or the head of a body. You can see the hair swaying this way. The eye, the nose, all the dirt covering it. That's another one. We'll get to that another time. This is a fish. See the eye. Go towards the top of the structure. You can see the fins. You can see the tail fin back here. It's fish. There's a dragon above it. Zoom in. You can see the snout. The eye. Here you go. The snout is by. Oh, I can't pronounce any of this. Acolano. And that's where the snout is. You go from there, you can kind of picture what a dragon is for the eyes. You see the mouth, you can zoom in. Snout, mouth. Go back. For the rest of the structure, you can see his legs down here, his tail, his wings are up there. His tail, you zoom in, you can actually see how scaly it all is. Ooh, this again, I'll save that little surprise for last. Here's Asia. Turn it, whatever the orientation this is. You notice that this is a giant dragon skull. See the horn, its left horn and part of its right. You can see the two eye sockets and its snout. The skull is probably, what is this, like 700 miles? America, the great Northern America, is what we know as a Tyrannosaurus Rex. But it's not. Those are dragons. Those are always dragons. His wings all buried. His spine and innards. These are his organs. Right there. And the spine connecting up to its skull. And let's go to the golden little prize here. Well, this is my favorite. Oh, plus there's dragons everywhere. I mean, keep looking around, you'll just see these structures that look like this. You'll notice they have arms, and you zoom in. This probably wasn't the best example. But most of them, you can find the eyes, you can find the structure of the dragon. That might be it. Yeah, it kind of looks like the snout. But let's go back to the golden little egg here. My favorite one. Yes, Portugal. Well, I guess it's not. I guess it's all Spain. Alright, did you see it yet? I'll zoom back out. I'll zoom back in. Wrong button. Well, if I can ever get this to come off. There, now you can see the face. I forgot how to turn that off. And yeah, doing that in the middle of recording. I'm pretty sure that this is Jesus. If you didn't use your own thoughts on that and zoom in on it, you can probably get a better idea or a better image if you can turn off all the locations. But yeah. Told you it was cool.